From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
We're back now at 8:44 with today's travel. If you're wondering if you'll be able to afford a vacation in the new year, wonder no more. Travel Leisure Magazine has compiled a list of affordable destinations that will get you on the road in 2009. Nilu Matamed is Travel Leisure's features editor. Nilu, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Lester.
You guys have looked at two interesting travel trends in 2009. What are they?
When we're looking at forecasting what's going to happen for the new year, we wonder, what are people going to be thinking? And it's interesting that our two trends, one is what's old is new again, the idea of going back to basics. And the other one is there's incredible advances happening in travel, and the way that travelers' tastes have evolved, we're kind of seeing that as well. So one example of the old is new again is classic destinations making a comeback.
The places that used to be hot are hot again.
Hot again.
Like
okay,
what?
Now, you remember Acapulco?
Yeah, like 25 years ago. And even then it was starting, it was kind of on the way down.
Well, it was a hot spot in the 50s for the Hollywood movie star.
Old.
I didn't say so. And then later in the 70s, and of course we all remember the Love Boat. Well, hotels like Las Brisas, which were classics back then, have been revamped. There's a lot of buzz going on there. For example, there's also Prague, another destination that was popular more in the 90s with kind of expat 20-somethings. Now they have the Four Seasons has the only Michelin-starred restaurant in the former Soviet bloc. Also Marrakesh, another one of those destinations that makes you think Arabian Nights, makes you think.
I'd love to go.
You should definitely go there, and one of the main reasons is they have fantastic hotels coming online. There are some riads from Angsana that are they're basically old houses that have been transformed into hotels. There's also La Mamounia, which has been undergoing a 3-year renovation. It's just about to reopen.
You also talk about reclaiming the title tourist. It's like it's okay to be the tourist now with the cameras around your neck. And
well, I don't say let's not put the socks all the way up to the knees when we do that. Okay. But I think the idea of a tourist, it has become something that's almost a bad word. And what we want to do is reclaim that wonder, that enthusiasm, that excitement about seeing things that again anew that might have been things that you kind of overlooked. Go to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Go to the Grand Canyon. Why not? These are things that are special, and there's a reason why they're tourist destinations. They don't have to be tourist traps.
Listen, I see people out here on these double-decker buses. I'm thinking, I'd like to do that. Even though I live here, how fun it would be to be a tourist in New York.
I've actually taken a walking tour in New York, and they're fantastic. It's amazing how much stuff you don't know about even the city that you live in.
All right, talk about farm vacations. I've heard this term. Exactly what does it involve?
Well, farm vacations are a vacation where you stay on a farm. People really want to go back to the land, back to basics, kind of simpler times. And so in Europe, we've seen a lot of this in the past with agriturismos in Italy, where you go, you eat the food that the farmers are eating, you even help out at the farm. Now, there's a place called Mary Jane's Farm. This woman, Mary Jane, she is based in Idaho, in Moscow, Idaho, and she, I would say, is the Martha Stewart for the milkmaid set. She's somebody who's going to teach you how to can, she's going to teach you how to do organic food, she's going to teach you how to chop your own firewood. You can go, you can stay there for as little as $139 a night, and you can have an experience that you can come back and bring back into your own life.
Sounds like a charming experience. There's another trend you're writing about called flash packing. Is this kind of like backpacking?
It's backpacking, but with flash. So that means people who want to travel affordably, who don't want to give up their $80 a night rooms, but they want to have their flat screen TVs. They don't want to bunk bed with other people. What they also want is a certain element of luxury. So we have flash and packing. And
there are hotels that are catering to this.
There are.
trend.
Starwood Hotels, which brought us the phenomenon that is W Hotels, has now brought us a hotel group called Aloft. These are hotel rooms for around $150 a night. They're all around the country, and they are going to be offering you self-service kiosks to check in. So they cut down on costs with a variety of different things that they've done, and it makes it so that you don't have to give up the amenities in your room.
We've been reporting that the trend in travel, which is, of course, is more affordable vacations, because people obviously aren't spending as much money now. So is that going to be a big trend now, packaging hotel airfare, very affordable getaways?
The main thing that we're seeing for 2009, people should be thinking about travel because there's incredible value-added options. You're going to get options whether you're looking at hotels giving you a third night stay, Four Seasons hotels, Hyatt hotels giving you a third night free, or whether you can see any kind of additional perk they can throw in. Even cruise ships are being much more flexible with when you can book and giving you much more ability to get the best deal out there.
Cruise is going to be more popular in general?
Cruising is definitely going to be popular, and there's a specific new cruise called the Celebrity Solstice. This is actually the first cruise of its kind that has solar panels. Now, that seems like it's not a big deal, but actually, considering how much energy cruise ships really use, the idea of having a cruise liner that feels glamorous but also is good for the environment. We're all sick of hearing the word eco, but it's really important, especially when you're on the high seas.
I got to tell you, it just started snow flurrying outside. It's really, really good right now. Thanks very much. Have a happy 2009.
Thank you. You
We
too.
look forward to having you back in the near future. Up next, a stylish new...